The Korean won weakened sharply against the dollar in the second quarter, according to the central bank, pushing the average exchange rate to its highest level since the 1998 Asian financial crisis.
한국은행에 따르면 2분기 원화 가치가 달러 대비 급격한 약세를 보이면서 평균 환율이 1998년 외환위기 이후 최고 수준으로 치솟았습니다.
Yeah. This has been in the news a lot lately, right? The weakening of the Korean won. But if you look at the average between April and June 5th, to be exact, right around the time, I think, of the Iran war starting, the average Korean won to dollar rate was 1,490.98 won, and it's the highest level since the first quarter of back in 1998, when it reached 1,596 won, nearly 1,600 won at the time. And year to date, the average is about 1,477. So it's much higher than last year's average at about 1,420. And it seems like this is a cause for concern. The main reason being a lot of foreign selling of South Korean equities. A lot of foreigners are taking out their money from the local exchange, local stock market. But also there's been profit taking after a sharp rally in the Kospi that's been booming recently. And also higher U.S. interest rates are expected over in the U.S. because of inflation concerns. So these are all the reasons.
Over the weekend, the Korean won actually was valued at around, the U.S. dollar became valued at around 1,561 won, which is, as you said, very expensive. Also, that means the Korean won is valued at a very low price.
Exactly.
Compared to before.
Right. And there's a big concern when the markets open in less than an hour at 9 a.m. here in Korea, because there was a big sell-off back in the U.S. last Friday that some are worrying about this Black Monday possibly coming today. So just keep an eye out on that. Yeah.
그래요. 뭐 여러 가지 이유가 있겠지만 일단 우리나라 그 원달러 환율이 1,561원을 돌파했다는 거. 이게 그러니까 2009년 당시에 글로벌 파이낸셜 크라이시스 때 이후로 가장 높은 수준이기도 하고 2분기 평균으로 놓고 봤을 때는요. 이제 28년 만에 최고치입니다. 지금 이게 이제 기준이 되는 것은 지난 토요일 6일 날 그런 이제 환율이 되겠는데 외국인의 한국 주식 대규모 매도도 하나의 이유가 될 것이고 그다음에 이제 중동 전쟁, 미국의 강한 고용 지표, 금리 인상 기대 이런 이유들이 있겠죠. Alright, when we talk about the Korean won's value against the US dollar, we always use that expression, against the dollar, against the greenback.
Yeah, because we're comparing it to the US dollar, right? Especially whether it's rising or falling in value relative to it, because it's a not subjective, it's relative to when you compare it to a different currency. And it's commonly used in financial or news reporting style, right?
그렇죠. 이제 우리가 쉽게는 원달러 환율이라고 하지만 이게 사실 의미상 달러에 비한 원의 가치, 뭐 원의 환율 이런 거잖아요. 영어로는 그렇게 풀어서 말하는 겁니다. Against the dollar라는 것은 달러에 비해서라는 뜻이죠.
Right. Or you can just simply say the $1 exchange rate.
You can say that.
Right.
그렇게 말해도 됩니다. $1 exchange rate. And what about pushing it to its highest level?
Yeah, if you push something, that means you're causing something to reach its maximum or peak level. In this case, we're talking about currencies, right? But any prices, any sort of numbers, you can use this.
그렇죠. 밀다 to its highest level, 가장 높은 곳까지, 그래서 최고치까지 밀어 올리는 것을 얘기하고 있습니다. 자, 다시 읽어볼까요? The Korean won weakened sharply against the dollar in the second quarter, according to the central bank, pushing the average exchange rate to its highest level since the 1998 Asian financial crisis.